Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as the Knights over in Jamaica here in all the Caribbean, because we're going, of course, for the Knights of the Caribbean. And we also have to grab all of the Mediterranean islands for that. And we could probably do that right now, with the notable exception of Venice. Because I think we can just go and say, hey, Ottomans, give me Gerd and Naxos and the whole Peloponnese. And probably Agrabos and Lesbos, and I think that would be that. Okay, Kniggets. That's Venice over there that we're still lacking, but otherwise that would be kinda it. However, we're also looking to potentially pick up on the roads again, which requires Constantinople, Antioch, and Jerusalem. And it would be nice to pick up Constantinople in this war, so we don't have to battle the Big O again. We've beaten up the Big O quite nicely, thanks to, well, partially because they were busy with the Commonwealth, partially because we were able to navally dominate them, and partially because we're just better. We also have an institution brewing in, I think mostly, yeah, it's almost done in Havana. Should be fine on that one. So what I do is take Constantinople and leave this war. However, well, and Corfu. Okay. There's still a 70,000 stack of Ottomans running around, and I have no real desire to run my individual stacks into that. So I'm looking to finish the siege of Cruje. Try to support both sides with my armies if I can, because Ottomans can come out of fog of war at any time. I think we saw them moving north, but that doesn't have to mean anything. Could piece out Nash, but there's really no point in doing so. I think I'd rather have the war score on our side. So plan is take Cruje, then maybe, still didn't get the siege here, maybe go ahead and take Corfu with the protection of the fort in Cruje. Cruje, heck if I know. And then go and run Constantinople. Part of me wants to just send a small siege deck to Constantinople and get started, but that's probably just wrong to do. Probably just incorrect. If I had another group. What about these folks? That should be enough for a siege of Constantinople. Not for a grand siege, but for a siege nonetheless. And we don't really need folks on Jerba right now. We would have a fort to deal with rebels if they come up. Yeah, I'm not hating on that idea. Very close to capping on the dips again. I thought I did the math that Havana would be done first, but maybe it's very close actually. Yeah, but not quite. We're gonna need like one more click somewhere. Maybe that clicks in Aruba. Then again, I'm extremely unlikely to wait for Aruba to actually get the institution, because that's going to be costly. Ooh, what about you, though? What about Puerto Rico? Yeah, let's give it a click to Puerto Rico. Expensive one. Yeah, sure. And now we could actually pick up the institution right now. I think we'll still wait the 3 months for the slight reduction in cost. Maybe that's just daft. What do I get for having this? +1 merchant. Is +1 merchant just going to make me the money back? Because if so, I should just take the institution. Would add a multiplier to Panama, which would be okay, but not like nuts or anything. Otherwise, I could steer from the Amazon, but there's really no money in the Amazon. We are already steering from the Ivory Coast, yes. I think they would probably just be sitting in Panama. in steering, and then this one might maybe steer to Panama and then go to the Caribbean from there. It's not going to be insane. This is essentially done, right? There's no real need for me to not wait the 3 month or whatever it's going to take for the spread. Fine. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's what you get for looking at money things. Okay, this stack is almost certainly dead, aren't they? I don't see how they're not dead. Mistakes were made. Just shouldn't have looked at the stuff. I mean, there's no guarantee that if I've kept my eyes here that we would have saved our stack. But certainly... Oh, I should definitely have at least check whether we can run here. No, I'm sure we can, but maybe we actually could a couple of days ago. Fudge. Almost there, even if we had just a teensy bit more maneuver, which we don't. We don't have... Oh, we do have forced march. That should probably allow me to get into Serbia if I get military access, right? I don't know if I will be able to run there, but I definitely owe it to my troops to try. I cannot. So if I had just done this immediately when I saw it, we would have gotten away with it. As it stands, I don't think there's a point. We could force march these. Maybe be there in time to help. That's extremely unlikely. Ah, but this is fast, and I'm gonna hope and pray. We do have a lot of morale advantage, and they won't be able to super outflank us. The fact that we have a garbage general there is a problem, and the -2 from mountains is a problem. But not losing that siege would be huge. Just insanity. The people that I put on boats. I didn't yet. Okay. Shame. That might have been a fast... Oof. Rode okay, but the Ottomans rode a lot better there. Can't run until the 29th of December. There's no way we arrive before the 29th of December with anything. Right. Totally not. We'd be here on the 29th. I hate losing the siege, is the thing. But these guys are probably not even going to survive for the 29th. Not even to speak of the rest. It's not. I'm not losing tons of mill here trying to my fast one walking. So I'm gonna give it a bit of a college try. But I think unless things look really great somehow, I'm gonna run as soon as I am allowed to. If I am allowed to. I'm now allowed to run. I would have to sit for a couple extra days with no morale. No, this is not going to work out. Stop it. No, wrong button. I mean, I did want to run, but actually not as costly as it might have been. I meant to just stop, not do that. Now, you guys probably want to meet like that. If you come and chase me... Which you don't. Okay. What's the new plan? Just go for Corfu, maybe? And protect it? I should have definitely protected this first. Or do I just go back for Kruge because I'm here? I hate that it's mountains. We don't need it. I probably should not be going for Kruge at all. Yeah, I think that's just a mistake. Which I did make, but it's still a mistake. But what I should be able to do is just take 10,000 cannones and put them onto Corfu. With the guy that's running here, Hugo de Vasca, whatever. Oh, I can't yet, but I will be able to do soon. Tlaxcalan peasants. That's just peasants. Not really bothered about helping anybody with that. I am bothered about suppressing these. Let's just project help down here. I think we still get the rebel suppression while our army is moving like this. Therefore it should be fine. So Hugo's running. Hugo's in land I control and I still can't remove him, eh? Huh. Can't you normally do that when they're running? Maybe not. Maybe not. So how do I want to sit and defend this? Probably like Saros and Kesri, and then maybe drop a supply depot or something. To try and not starve to death there. Now these guys are gonna run. Oh, we might get a battle somewhere. This is terrible terrain to attack into, though. Gotta be careful about that. I think we want a battle, though. Definitely want these 12,000 men. Attach you to boats. No? Stop this. Attach you to boats. Oh, I sent galleys. Not what we were looking for. I was looking for transports. Unfortunately, I didn't get me transports. It's kind of daft. Get over there. Now it'll be a while before we can get this resupply. Resupply? Reinforcement. That's probably what I meant to say there. Do I plop down a supply depot in Syrah place? I think yes. 20 dip mil. Yeah. Wait, that should have given you enough supply limit, right? Not quite. Very close, but not quite. Well, then you will have to drop one of your cannon. Give it to these guys. And stop starving, please. Fought and beat up an Ottoman fleet. I do like that. Because we finally took Agribos. Get you north. I'm fine with just having... Oh no, we need to siege down Anabolu as well at some point. But I really don't want to do it right now. They took back Sofia, that's fine. I need them to either be in open terrain or on a fort that I control. Why are you taking attrition? I'm being lied to here. Stop taking attrition. Okay, with you going east, I too probably want to go east, don't I? I did this last time and then lost the ring around the rosy, but I think when we did that we were playing, we were running another extra siege. Which is not the smartest thing to do. Did the Mescalero actually take global trade before I did? Oh, I'm sure we can do it now, right? Oh, we have it in Havana. One would assume. One does assume. Embrace. Plus one merchant. Take the diptech. Drop the merchant down in Panama. Just for the trade multiplier, I think. Where's my merchant at? It's not there yet. Why don't I... Where's my merchant? Probably next month. Fine. Fine. I'll wait. Yes, I'll hold. Are you ready to get on board yet? You are. Get on board. And then get to, I don't know, Gumuchine. And I think I have no huge issue. Where are you going now? Sofia. They're not going to have a trivial time attacking me into Corfu. I'm not utterly scared there. I wonder if we do this. And then once these O's here lock in, which they should do now, there we go. We do this. Humph. That's what they get for overextending. Fools. And then you guys take Constantinople. while we try to pivot onto these somehow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody's no longer well drivable. We finally have our merchant, which we still want to put into Panama, I think. And then we will look into maybe steering from here into Panama instead for the multiplier. I should no longer be embargoing you, whoever you are. Commonwealth. I mean, really, we're never enemies, I would say. Diplomatic relations. Yeah, I have like military access to stuff I don't need, probably. Like Quetzalcoatl. Why am I paying for that? Because I sometimes make mistakes. I know it's embarrassing and surprising, but I do. Oh, but I do. Crushed some rebels. Right. So they're coming around here. It's gonna give them the chance to try and take Vanya. Yanya. Not Vanya. Completely different persons. But they will have to take Yanya before they can cross over to Corfu, which should give me some time there. You stopped your stuffs. Let's size these a little more reasonably. Or something. I mean, we still have a lot of manpower and we have money, so we're not in a huge pickle where attrition is concerned. But I don't want to waste good kniggets when I don't have to. Oh right, that's why this stack was suddenly so large, because we brought in all those guys from not Aruba. I should really have clicked this button. I know why I didn't, but I still kind of wish I had. What am I thinking about here? I was thinking about combat width. Right. Combat width is 30. So you can give up 2 more of your horses and then, I don't know, 4 more of your cannons in an attempt to not be attritioned. Because we still have that supply depot in Saros. This may have been the first time I purposefully clicked the supply depot button, since it was introduced to the game, I don't know, years ago. Definitely years. I think this is a stable situation to hold out on. There's something to be said about sitting in Nish rather than in Costendil. Because if we sit in Nish, we have vision of what's happening down here, and we see whether they're trying to go for Corfu. But still, we have that buffer in Yanya. I'm kinda not afraid of being surprised there. So maybe that's all fine. And this is not fine. There we go. Enforce you. We're probably never gonna get the mission with 100% religious unity. That was a mission, right? I feel like we had a mission to get 100% religious unity. Maybe it's wrong. We definitely want 100% navy size. No, Faith Bastion here. It's not. Yeah, it would actually be nice to have right now, but it seems very tough to ever have. Yeah. We'll see. Siege me that Constantinople place. Oh. Or don't, maybe. Didn't see that one coming, did I now? Forced march. Forced march. Normal march? Forced march? Question is, do I stay on Constantinople? Or do I run through Gelibolu? How much am I giving up here? 3 siege progress. Oof. It's quite risky to stay. But it could be quite profitable to stay. 21st of July, and then I don't know, another 5 days or something. And you? Will you tell me roughly when you'll be in Constantinople on the 9th of August? It's probably a bit off, but it's not that bad. 3rd of August. Oh, it's Indian though. We do have these boats here, which we could use for... Yeah, can't really cheat, probably. Because we can't... We could land in Coachella, but then we still have to cross. That's probably not going to help much. Oh, this is very tempting. This is probably dumb and greedy. It is dumb and greedy. We knew. Certainly. 30th of July. When could he be in Chilibolo? 3rd of August. If you were to run... 31st of July. No. So yeah, I probably just killed these folks. With my greed. And you're arriving this month, even so I don't even get my recovery tick. Oof. The one thing this will probably allow me to do is attack the Ottoman army on farmlands, even if it's not on the capital, the fort. Well, fort doesn't matter. Well, fort does matter insofar as I would like to keep my siege progress, of course, but doesn't matter for combat there, I don't think. Let's go sort by unity. Not that these are particularly relevant. Go to Chios, which is actually right here, and have it be enforced. And get rid of the friggin' Catholics. And we just hope for a bad roll or two of Mr. O, and then we'll be fine. Watch that 9. 0. My 9. Good. Maybe. Try. No. Wait, no, we chased them off. Excellent. We did arrive, and we chased them off. Stop running. Why are you running? Get you out to, say, Nikbolu. Stop running. Leave the cannons. And get the rest out as well. And you should probably leave, because attrition is going to be a whole thing. Now, on the plus side, well, for one, we survived, which is great. But for another... 14 cannons for exactly 10,000. How lucky. The failing to defend the siege gives siege progress to the attacker. So the Ottomans should actually have sped us up there, which I kind of like. Alright, Corfu's still fine. This is still under control. Down goes Constantinople. I think I'm gonna have you walk there and then boat you over to that place. Let's have a look whether we actually need to take the fort. Because you don't need to take... We don't. Good. Good. So then let's make peace. Knights. King. Knights. Make sure we highlight every... Well, we take every... Dang it. Highlight things. Knights. There. Peace mode. And then we click all the things that are highlighted. Which is these, right? Nothing else glowy. And then we take Constantinople, jumping up to 90% at just immediately. Now, is there some smart? We don't actually need to take any land over here because we have Cyprus to fabricate on the Mamluks. That's actually great. Didn't realize this was a thing, and I could have done the fabrications earlier, but this is nice. The only reason I see to take something like Adana would be for a staging ground again. Because Gerber is not the best staging ground. Can I take Isel and Adana? I cannot. Therefore, oh, I can't take her down anyway because of war score. Okay, so we don't get Stalingrad. It's fine. We need all these things. There's nothing here we don't need. So no leeway to play around with. Is there anything else I want? Can't take Athens, unfortunately, to connect the land hub. Or Sugla to do the same. Could take like Kokeli to control the strait from both sides, but we don't need that. Could take Biga or Gelibolu. Probably Gelibolu. Same. To just keep control of a side of the strait. Maybe place a fort there, just in case there's another Ottoman war. That actually annoys some folks, but not terminally. I think that's fine. I don't think we need like war reps. I mean, I would like war reps. Don't get me wrong, but I don't need war reps. Overextension will be okay. Yeah, I think we do this. Seems fine. Fine indeed. And it did complete our foothold in Greece mission, which I had forgotten about. Which gives me nothing but more claims. I'm going to take more claims. Cornwall. Whew. Ottoman wars are rarely easy. Let's put it that way. This wasn't the hardest war I've ever done against the Ottomans, for sure. We were quite powerful and quite able to hold our own, but it still was certainly a thing. This actually works. Yeah, you can suppress Lesbos from here. We're gonna have a bit of fun here with the rebels, for sure. Send a guy to the Mamluks. Ooh, I should also... oh no, we don't own Venice yet. Right, and we don't know how we own Venice yet. How do we get a claim on the Milanese? Maybe with nationalism. How far are we from nationalism? Advanced Casus Belli, I think at 24? Something, it's still a bit to go if I'm not mistaken. Does it even say here somewhere? It's a Diptech one, right? When do we get Advanced Casus Belli? I feel like it's 24. If that's true, it's gonna be a while, so probably not the greatest thing ever. Full cannon stack suppressing there, probably also not the greatest thing ever. Let's consolidate my fleets. Consider what we do with them. Got all these galleys. So let's assume we don't get Advanced Casus Belli. How do we attack Milan? Who are your friends? Who are you fighting? Second Swedish War for Independence. Sweden, France. Why does everybody ally France? Come on. No CB. France will not come in at least, but can't rely on that. And we can always do a no CB as our last thing in the game, right? We go for Mamluks first, and then eventually we'll go pick up Venice when we get the chance. Nature of our faith, right? This was good, wasn't it? I think I want the +1 missionary for now. We might swap to, or will probably swap to something else later. But for now, just double oomphing this seems like a great idea. The Bay of St. Louis. Bay. Coastal Prairie, enforce. and enforce. I'm just doing a sort of a House of Iron strategy here. House of Iron move here. Just take your whole split up navy and put them in one port, so that you can then split them up afterwards. Make sure you have proper navies instead of the utterly fragmented stuff you started with. I could go back to privateering Mr. O just for the heck of it. It's probably not worth sending a guy over here. It's kind of tempting with the 22% trade power we have in Constantinople to actually collect, but it'll probably lose me money. So let's not do that. What do I do with these caravels and stuff? Let's repair them first, I guess. But then. Also, what to do with you all? Do a little raiding trip along Mamluk coast? No. What about Spanish coast? No. I guess they're kind of useless until we go to war again, aren't they? Yeah, I could use them in trading for the extra +1 if I put them into my flagship's navy here. But that seems like a lot of work for not a lot of gain. Speaking of a lot of work for not a lot of gain, let's build a bunch of boats. Still want to hit that force limit. Merge, suppress. Yes. What's your force limit here? Huge supply limit. So actually I'm just going to merge these in there. And you folks, I guess I'm going to bring you... Well, it's another set of a bunch of cannons. So I guess you can join in the south or something. Just trying to make these into somewhat reasonable stacks before I get surprised by like rebels or anybody and have a full-on cannon army sitting on those rebels or something. It's certainly been known to happen. No. Innovative is certainly not going to pay off anymore. For that, definitely not for that price. These are also not going to pay off anymore, but hey. What is going to pay off is putting a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything else to say, then that comment section is beckoning. Beckoning? Sure. I think it's beckoning. Thank you so much for watching. See you folks next time.